it on the couch. A wonderful Saturday. Some thoughts for the first half. The dog. Um, Martin has made the roster. No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Pick six, backfield, causing wreaking havoc. This is a really good slot corner that the Ravens can use. He's going to be a rotating player, of course, because we got those magnificent starters there already. But this is a guy who's going to be used a lot. You're going to see a lot of number 38 this year if he doesn't change numbers. Simpson looked like just phenomenal. He is such an athlete, and I do wonder, like, do y'all want to see this guy on the edge? Is this something that we need to see on the edge? Because he has the athleticism to be able to get around these offensive linemen. Hey, Brooke, what's good, girl? Hope you're doing well. I see you in there. I saw you in the chat saying something about wishing the people would just showed up so you could watch the game. As far as the talk on the sidelines, I agree. I did see some, Rodriguez getting through our line for some pretty big runs earlier. Uh, Other than that, I mean, ground games looking solid. It's going to be tough to see the Ernest Johnson not with us. I think he gives a pretty decent effort on the ground. But Ali, I mean, I don't know harm, but that's a guy Dallas could use right there. Um, Trading Ali would be a very smart move. He is a talented player, uh, and we can get a nice pick for that talent level because we just don't have room for him here. Um, he could provide depth, and it is a long season, so keeping him still cool. But at the same time, like, could make some money or make some draft capital. And Brooke says they made me miss the Martin interception. Oh, you're on the wrong channel probably. Are you watching on the Baltimore channel or the Washington channel? Because I think there is a Washington broadcast, but I'm on the Ravens broadcast. I don't think I missed that interception. Brooke says I still really don't like Leary, but I don't think he has been terrible today. I think Larry's probably gonna be a good practice squad player. It's not he's gonna slide through the cracks and be on the practice squad, no problem. Cooper Rush, as much as we were, I think it's kind of up in the air on this guy, but I think he's better than Larry. And Brooks says our running backs are so good. Yes, running backs are so good. Special teams are so good. I mean, you even saw Peoples busting through the line, no problem. He's able to just get through, get penetration easy. Ajabo showed up. They can't deny Ajabo, man. I think this is a great depth piece for the Baltimore Ravens. Keep the guy. Keep the guy because some reason they don't like to guard him on the line. I'm like, if they keep having those feelings in the regular season, he is going to eat all day. And he came through untouched and was able to get into that backfield and stop the running back. And I think that was on the 4th and 1. So that was significant. I love to see that. But Simpson, y'all, Simpson was working his way into the backfield up the middle on rushes through the middle of the daggone field. So you're like, hey, can we use him an outside linebacker? Because he's got talent too. He's an athletic guy. Be sure he doesn't have the vision, and it takes vision along with athleticism to be able to do well at your job. But does he have it? I don't know. I say he's got athleticism, so I say just have him shoot, constantly be on that line, getting next to the quarterback. So utilizing the best we can. We need all the win we can get when it comes to that offensive line, or excuse me, it comes to the D line position and come to outside linebacker position. So having him rotate reps in, he could probably get back there and get us a couple sacks. Brooks says it's the Commanders channel, but there's no broadcast available. I'm listening to a Ravens broadcast right now. Uh, that's because I'm using my antenna to get the job done. And then Brooks says Dufo Sports acting weird. I'm on something else. Let me see what I'm on right now. I am on. It's called ABC7 Washington, and that is WJLA. That's what my antenna is pulling up here. So if you got anything else, if you're on something else, then you're not getting the Ravens broadcast. I like getting the Ravens broadcast because all those reporters right now or all those announcers for the other network are glazing the Commanders. I ain't about it. I don't want to be there for the glazing show of the Washington Commanders because they were defending the Commanders all through there as well. So who else is in the room? We're seeing people in the room. I'm sure y'all come through and chat it up with us, and we appreciate you. Uh, I'm sorry I hadn't been available as much as I normally should be, but we'll get back on it. We'll get back on it for sure. I know y'all probably had like thoughts like Lamar's ankle, and I think it's gonna be okay. He's gonna be ready for regular season. Came back negative, so I'm thankful for that. I was glad to see Rashad Bateman on the sideline chatting it up with the team. I think it's gonna be an unfortunate cut when it comes to our receiver core because we gonna not with Bateman. I'm talking about with was it Kirkwood and Reed? I just don't think they're gonna make the roster, to be honest with you. Because when you got other guys, I mean the depth chart is just so it's filled with wide receivers, between LaJohntay Western, between Wallace, between Walker, and then of course you already got the top three up there. I think we sound pretty. I mean, like I said, we go through the game. You got Rashad, you got Zay, you got Nuke. You're gonna have Wallace, Walker, and LaJohntay. So there's no room for Kirkwood. There's no room for Wade on this team. What? I'm seeing a message saying, "Am I trans?" I'm as in transgender, bruh. Lovecraft, get your life. Yeah, I'm gonna block Lovecraft HP. What the heck? No, we're not managing as a moderator. We are blocking this cat. We're gonna remove. No, put user in time. Yeah, you on time now, homie. We're gonna say 24 hours. Okay. All right. So they're going back here. They're showing their highlights right now of Ali. Can you see a guy? He got vision. He got really good vision. And while yes, I did say we possibly should trade this dude, but next year there's gonna be some vacancies, and there's gonna be guys that need to be paid. And I think this would be a good time to transition to the Ali era. I'm not saying, you know, completely just drop off and not do anything about extensions, but I am saying should we have issues with contracts in 2026, Ali would be a great contingency plan to where we'd be okay. Seeing Malik Ham make that interception off of basically what should have been a fumble. Thanks to Simpson, that was pretty solid too. And I wonder where Ham is going to fit in on this roster too. You got to think like there's a lot of guys that they're going to get their hearts broke after this game, but we're going to have some stars. We're going to be ready to rock. I'm telling you, September comes, it's going to be a great month. Because one, I'll be retired. I'll be retired from I'll be on terminal leave from the military and I'll be working towards retirement. But football starts, Ravens going to be ready to rock. The Bills going down, let's just call it what it is. And we're going to have some guys, we're going to have some depth. Because at this game, looking at this game here, we're seeing a lot of talent in a lot of different positions. In the second half, I'm going to monitor the offensive line just to see if there's any special talent there that could be preserved, we'll say, to add to these guys that we currently have. I mean, no Boom, probably going to make the roster. I'm still want to see what's happening with a few of these other guys. Hopefully, do y'all know if Emory Jones is injured? Because I didn't check on that one, but I do want to see if Emory's out there. Let's see here. Was it Tuber says, can you give my little brother a shout out? His name is Dixon Myhas. All right, Dixon. Shout out, man. Hope everything's going well. Do you have just saying what's up? Well, Dixon, I hope your day is going great, man. From the Couch Rider Raven to you rock, man. Let's see here. Mariah says, are you loser? It's trolls in this joint. Apparently, I'm a loser. Oh, Susan's here. What's up, man? I didn't see you here. I might have to make you a moderator, Brooke, and let you handle this business. So you are now a managing moderator. You can go ahead and boot these fools if they cut up. But this is a game I thought was going to be a little bit closer, considering the ground game is if the Commanders actually stuck to the ground game, this probably would be a closer game. There are some calls that should have been or should have not been called pass interference, and they got called pass interference, which is kind of frustrating. They are doing balling, and now they got to play against the refs. Like, come on. Like that one call with TJ Tampa when he was simply going up for the ball as well. Sure, they had some jockeying of shoulders, whatever, to get into position, but that should not have been a pass interference call. TJ Tampa he did his thing, and I think this is a guy I'm excited to see him provide depth to his team. But it's just, we got depth, man. I'm so excited to know that should there be injuries, we got guys who are going to come in and do okay. All right, so it looks like we're about to get back to it. Any other final comments? Brooke, he put Mariah on timeout for 86,000 seconds. Who is Katrina? What's going on? Jabois. All right, look, if you were legit, if you rock with your boy, hit the subscribe button. And we will be back on Monday, 8:45, doing a show, talking about this game, talking about the upcoming games, talking about roster cuts, Final 53, you name it, whatever you guys want to chop it up about, we going to chat it for Ravens, y'all. So like I said, if you like me, hit the button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, smack the bell so you know when it's going down. We'll have Cameron back on the show. He's probably going to talk about his boy Keith Kirkwood, who made a pretty good play as far as concentration. It just his daggone shin hit that ground for the other right leg. So we'll see. Hopefully, when Cameron works out with him, maybe they'll have a good talk about those plays that he's making, and wish him the best of luck on his next squad. Because let's just be honest, we ain't got the room. We ain't got the room for no more players as far as wide receivers on this team. And maybe he can either make practice squad or give somebody else an opportunity, or somebody else can give him an opportunity to shine. So thanks for tuning in to the home of Original Sports Perspective. From our couch to yours. This your couch rider, Raven. Saying, hey, look, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me for a couple of seconds, so I appreciate you. 2 claps, fade to black.